Alright, let's keep this streaming. Alright, alright. I think it's working. Yeah, I think it's starting to work now. Well, hello everyone. Um, I know that this stream just started, so background stuff. Now, I did have a genius idea to play some modded kamen craft, I guess. Well, simply just. I think in this main goal I want to try to play as a normal human for once instead of being like a vampire. If it happens, we just let it roll, or I'll just cure myself. And it's fine. It does actually have some stuff. Now I'm just gonna call it all in era. All era. Now if that's taken. Yeah, I'll do it like that. And now I will add command. Now don't get on me. I just like to have a little more fun like that. It gets a little boring once you have it once in a while. Now I will be checking in and out, but this thing might freak out depending on how bad it goes. Oh yeah, and expect some other things too. Ooh, a nice to spawn. For a second I thought, oh, the bonus chest. I have not been playing bonus chests for a good bit. Oh, vampire hunters. And this is oh crap, a torch flower. Is this helium stuff or yeah, I'm unable to mine it. Let's see. I don't know how to mine these actually, if you guys could tell. Oh wait, it does drop ore. Wow. Does it act like normal wood? Oh, it does. Thank goodness. I thought I was screwed for a second. But I was like, there's no near tree for me to go ahead and use it on. Now I won't have Lack here because she's still shadow banned. I would have Lack here, but she's also doing some other stuff off screen. Like existing. Just existing will probably be more reasonable. Plus, I have no idea what goes on behind her, and I don't want to bug her. I tried my best not to be as annoying as possible to people nowadays, ever since I grew up. But yeah. Let me go ahead and go in here and just murder the tree slowly but surely on the inside. I know we're technically chopping down a tree, but technically, if you think about it, we're technically saving the plants all the time by sparing their saplings instead of destroying the leaves all the time. But yeah. Alright, there we go. I could use that one. Well, that person's crafting table, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother going here too because I will be very weak. I could try doing this, but I could try to potentially do something like a watch, well, ride watch, because the time-based rider is very powerful. But we might just go with whatever we get, and then we'll slowly rank up as we go. Oh crap, I forgot. I made an oopsie, everyone. And hold on, these things normally give out live iron for their own good. Plus, I'm not a vampire, so in this case, they will not hate me for eternity. I can just go in here and just vibe with them. Yeah, that's something that these people actually do. They just vibe with you if you're not a vampire. Yeah, like, see? Wait, you guys had ore this whole entire time? Well, I'm gonna eat this crap up later. I did not know the ore was that, like, known. Let's see, also bread and some cooked food too. I will need that later. Gold. I can use this for potential stuff. If I'm not focusing to be a vampire anytime soon, I can just convert them into gold. And with the right certain things, I think I turned. Yeah, I think so. Guys, if you can go back into the stream, I I literally had a brain fart thinking that I didn't turn on keep inventory. If you can go back and look at that, I would not mind. Cause if I die here, I don't want to loot all my stuff. Like I actually enjoy having all my stuff. Maybe while I'm also here, I should make a survival base. That's how when I do die, I will have a survival bed and all. Oh my gosh! What is with the spawn here? Just guys, let you know, I only installed a vampirism mod with other stuff that comes with that vampirism. I added in a werewolf or beast or become a werewolf mod, and then common craft. Like no joke. Like what is the spawn rate? Now, guys, I never really go through you know. All right. Apparently, I spawned near an actual near desert and all other places. I might get sugarcane later on, depending. Oh wait, crafting table. Frick. Well, I have a lot of wood anyways. I can just go ahead and craft. All right, there we go. Who knows? Maybe there's like a merger mod. I might add that in there someday. I think, if I remember correctly, in order for us to become Zeo, that's my main goal to become Omni Zeo or Oma Zeo. I have not really watched Zeo yet, guys, if you can't tell. But I have watched Revive Geats and some other stuff. If I really feel like it, I want to become Geats Knight someday. But after now, let's focus on becoming the demon or the Time Lord. I think you're not the demon lord. I think I can't really search up crap because then you guys would think I'm impatient, and I think I would rather not die. Oh yeah, let's focus on getting some sheep. Now in the game, you can also become a vampire hunter. Okay, you can hunt vampires, but I don't think that would be logical. Because think about it. Most of the mobs will just go after you regardless. And I hate creepers. A lot of creepers. I just don't like creepers at all. Oh, hey, chickens. I would say to me, but I have not watched the movie at all. And I don't want to be spoiled. If you know the chicken, you know the chicken. What's with my spawn rate of finding overlord stuff? Now, overlord spawns creatures that spawn Akito. How I know this because I just guessed. I think that's why the spawners are there. This world generation is very crazy. I need to find I need to actually find either I already have food, I bring part of their buddies. But oh thank goodness I found some sheep. I need you to make a bed. I'm sparing your youngling. I just feel bad because in a documentary that I read, technically when you kill sheep, the baby sheep will try finding a person to be adopted. So in canon, like you basically legitimately just kill the kids. parent in front of them in a way. It's both tragic and funny at the same time. Oh my mother. Now, I have no armor. Well, there are some stuff that I can use to make armor, but then again, wait a second. If I do this right, I could potentially get over there. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's some Kugo too, so I can be the one to make no fear, no pain. Yeah, I am potentially meaning a little. Alright. Purple, which, if I use correctly. Okay, just give me two purple. I'm not mad, it's just slightly disappointed, I guess. A blank contract. Now that'd be pretty okay. Oh, I got Darkwing that map. Oh, wait. Thank goodness that's with food. I actually wish that I had more food, so this would have been easier. Or I wish I grabbed the set of torches. Grab some of this too as we go, so wake up, which is I believe I remember. I'm are for some reason I feel like this item here. I have not learned the name of it yet properly, but for some reason I feel like it's way too easy to get. Oh, a vampire. I'm okay with just dying here. Like if I kill you, then that just proves that I'm getting like okay with being strong. But I need to find a way to eventually get power. Alright, here we go. Oh shoot, I didn't even have my spawn. I wanna have to do this guys, but hopefully you don't distress me enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own spawn location. Let's see. I did it right here, I think. I forgot to put my location. And I think we were right here. Oh yeah. Oh crap. There's a creeper near my spawn, so if I turn remotely into survival, I will get my butt spanked. Here, let me get rid of the creeper so this doesn't happen to me. I do not like going into creative and just fixing up a whole patch. I think I go for human gears. I need to get rid of these human gears or else they're gonna start clogging up everything. After beating up the human gear, I'm gonna check on stream. Basically, I will go AFK because I can't do what I need to do. Oh, I got lucky with Cheetah. Actually, Cheetah. I do know 0-1 by the way, guys. If you're wondering what I know and what I don't know, that's something I thought I would mention. What's the closest thing I can craft without repercussions. Okay, so I have a piece of iron. I can use this and this to make a chisel bit. Yeah, like, I do wish that you can just chisel these in. Oh, that has to make some sense. Oh yeah, we need iron, so I'll be AFK, guys. This will be real quick. I promise. I won't take like an hour or 30 minutes. Sorry about that. I just got on my phone. I sometimes forget that my phone's audio is sometimes blasting. I probably busted someone's eardrums like that. Alright, so I started 15 minutes ago. I hope you guys are also enjoying the video as we go. Because I'm probably gonna stop once I think it hit remotely an hour or something more than that. Because I do want to go back in there to see if I can make armor, maybe. And I'm not talking about just survival armor, like iron armor. I'm talking about mainly kamen armor. Oh, Sharker Goon. I cannot let this guy beat me up. Oh, wait. Did I? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I let my spawn here this time. I do honestly wish that there's like other Kamen villagers, like how in the Palladium mod, aka where they show heroes. I wish that they would show I wish they would straight up show like that type of power. Or I actually do think this is more of a wishful thought, but I never seen someone make like a Power Rangers or Super Sentai type mod where you can transform into the Ranger. I would love to see that actually. And yes, I technically know that Super Sentai is just a rip off Power Rangers, not really rip off. I meant to say technically Power Rangers is the rip off. I kind of screwed that over. So don't worry, guys. I'm not unknowledged. If you've watched Tokusatsu, you can just tell the truth. And I say that with like 100% honest. Well, with 100% honesty. Because, you know, it just makes sense to have that knowledge on you. Bruh. And I think that's a dead man, too. Oh, yeah. It's about time my body decided to break it. Yeah, give Junior. they're technically called dead man because in the lore they're actually I think military refugees that just happen to say I hate life and then turn themselves into evil monsters for no reason. Huh. I did not know you can make vampire last just through cooking it. Cooking like a blank fossil. That's actually very interesting to know. Alright. What do I have to do here? Let me go ahead and make a chest or two because I have a lot of items. Not done right can lead to stocking hard. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need some food. Let's take out some of the fossils. Mainly anything that could count. Oh, they updated the Amadale. Yeah, Amadale. There we go. I don't know how to pronounce crap, so also hold up on me, guys. There we go. Once we get a common item, we're gonna go with that common item until we get a much more powerful item, or at least we go like either backwards or forward. Some of the power of the common just feel not super OP. Like for example, in order to basically have come common affinity stuff, you kind of need to crafted items, which can be kind of hard. It's not really that hard. It's just very rare, and you need to hope that you get lucky. Hmm. Let's see. I think the junior gift just went away because it killed me. Now I need to find maybe another entry cave, or I just need to rob another person of their valuables. Or I might just need more food, maybe. Without a weapon, I'm basically vulnerable. Hold on. There's some exposed mountain and a village nearby too. This is actually perfect. Also, I did not know that they changed up the Amadale's texturing. It actually looks different. Oh, yeah, here's the bustle work. For a second there, buddy, I almost had a brain fart there. Where I thought it was like it was right click just so we can make it happen. I'm weird. I don't know why I thought that. I legitimately almost had a brain fart. Wait, there's tons of kuka over here. I'm okay with just getting blank variants because, it helps out a lot more. But I'm trying to neat out my inventory as best I can. They even updated the growing variants. Now I do hope that I can find some fight items because some are NPC space and I need to beat them up in order to get them. In order not to die multiple times, I need to also grow as a person. Oh, I see them. Hey, I don't want to get copyright song by that meme, like the hey meme. I'm not gonna sing it in passion because I never really liked the meme. So, oh crap, this is a vampire place. I hope that they do not decide to rip my throat apart. I forgot that sometimes villages can be taken over by vampires. Well, vampires that are villagers really don't bite. I guess you could say, hey, we don't bite, or there was a joke around saying that, saying, it's okay, I don't bite. And then there was a joke saying, yeah, but do you stab? I don't bite, but yeah, just something funny I thought I remembered. All right. Technically, I'm not doing anything to you, buddy, so we're technically on a good terms here. I'm just looking for items here that could lead to my possible survival for later. But there's no way I'm like going to take over like this village. Because as a neutral person, you don't really have an option. You basically just are forced to look out for these villagers, even though that. Well, I guess that does technically count as a symbiotic relationship because we protect them and they give us something in return. It's technically a smart choice. All right. Oh yeah, and a little something else for y'all. I think all y'all kind of know that I used to have another channel called Wolfie Gotcha. I, as someone who's been doing that thing for a while, I will say to you guys that I do have something work in the background, but I don't think it will be like ideal to spill yet. Because of one reason. The project's not really finished, and plus, I'm not even started on making the Blue Ranger and all other stuff. Basically, the project is something like this. I'll explain it in the best way I can. So basically, I'm making a new show or a new series. You know how like in my old Gotcha series, I basically made something called Forbidden Love back then. I'm not going back on series like those, but I will do something differently. I might make a new series and I will announce it on my other channel too, so it works out. But basically, I wouldn't say it here since I think people will be looking forward to this more. I'm looking forward to making a show named Power Rangers Ancient Monsters. Now, it doesn't sound cool on paper, but just wait. There's going to be more accuracy on why it's called that. And at the same time, our Power Rangers, the Power Rangers thing is going to be different too for everyone. I may want to get rid of the spider first. I wish that you could just find an item and then hench into it. That's how it won't be like an issue. But that's what I hate about these spiders. Like, instead of you just wanting to do that, you can just, okay, I did get rid of the spider. That's a good job. It's funny how I'm punching with my fist like Kuka does, because Kuka is based on one of those riders who hits. Alright. Now let me go ahead and sleep this, so it's now morning time in this game. But yeah, Power Rangers Ancient Monsters will be something else entirely. I am gonna be focusing on it as best I can. The Red Ranger is technically different from all the other Rangers. He's not a monster at all, but he's a combo of all the monsters in one. Kind of like one of the Super Sentai, I think. I don't know this canon, but there was a ranger that did get like the power of like that did get the power of like all the colors, or at least that was an upgrade, a power up, and that's what I'm planning for my ranger to be. He can take all the ranger's powers, but without them. Now, ancient monster does have a sort of power scale. Well, not a power scale, but a power limit. Like for example, if I had to say so myself, the Red Ranger is so far the weakest, but he grows with the team as he goes because the more he develops a friendship, I guess, with everyone, he actually develops a power up with them. Like he gains their power as a bond. Now he is sort of something like a mimic kind of, where he mimics the powers, or he's basically like my one of my characters named Mimic, where he is powerful because he takes off other powers. Now, do not worry. I will probably still be doing my music series if people are still interested in that. I guess I should have really named it "Playing Minecraft Mod Plus an Update," but I don't think people take my actual life seriously because some just want something in return. But yeah, I will be making a new Ranger series. I just haven't focused on making blue yet. I have focused on making the suits of the Rangers, and then I'm probably going to work on their personality, then their potential styles of what they could look like. Now, I will warn you, I am going to go for natural colors here, so brace yourself with natural color. But who knows? Maybe during cases like this. Now, I guess one suit I guess I could spill that would make sense. It's the Black Ranger. I sort of had this idea for a bit now, but I don't know if it's ideal. Basically, I had the idea of Black being sort of like a vampire kind of. You see, he doesn't have the weakness of a vampire, but he does have one weakness, and that's where he constantly needs to have some sort of red liquid. Now, it doesn't need to be blood. It could be anything. Like it could be a red alcohol. It could be non-alcoholic. It can even just be juice, like berry juice. Because in this case, he gets a boost where he can kind of, punch harder. Now, when it comes to the Red Ranger, he does get a battleizer. I just really need to make the battleizer as well. I am so far behind on making the project. But I am also adding in a gold and silver ranger. Now, gold and silver will be the strongest ranger type. And what's interesting is that just like the same thing, they're both the same powerful. How did I not know that piece of iron? Let me go and get it real quick. But yeah, like the gold and silver will be like the most strongest kind of. And same thing goes. I have not yet thought of the leveling for everything yet. But yeah. Now don't expect the Ranger series to come out just yet. I will announce it on Multi Gotcha whenever I think it's ready. But for now, I think it's better off to be on the shelves until I get done properly making it. I did ask a certain other YouTuber to help out, but he kind of is a little bitty on his own turf and thinking about the show, our show, which is why I'm not too mad or too upset. I would ask for help, but at the same time, like, I'm not someone who is known for asking for help. I won't point out who I was going to ask help for because he's not very well known. Plus, why would I ask for help? Plus, it's my Ranger series, I think. Oh yeah, Righty Mighty. Alright. An X core. Oh, this is an X metal core. Yeah, the next core metal. Why am I dumb? Orange dye. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting crap, okay? A donut, which I just need a piece of sugar and 3 wheat. Yeah. Do I have sugarcane near me? Because last time I saw it, we were at that village. Oh yeah, I think I saw sugarcane over here. But yeah, like the Ranger series will be an idea. I have not thought about the Blue Ranger yet, so just wait for me a little longer on the Ranger teams. I already have a list of the Rangers, like pink, black, blue. I might make a Green Ranger, depending on the typing and all that. I will make the Silver Ranger potentially a werewolf, but the werewolf will not be uncontrollable. I guess the only thing is that I'm like how Beast Morpher, if you use too much of your Gorilla Strength in Beast Morphers, you basically go a little mad. So I'm thinking of maybe like that, but maybe the more angry the guy gets, the more powerful he gets. But the weakness is that it kind of clouds his memory or clouds his mind. Kind of like brain fog when you don't eat something for a while. That's the only reason I can think of that could be cool, but not weird. Well, it would just be cool to think of that too. Like these creatures will have a slight weakness that will not affect their combat moments, but they will have some issues. Hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys once it actually comes out. I don't know when it will come out, but I hope it does come out. Oh yeah, this also counts as it. Well, yeah. I don't know why, but I thought the donut was basically going to be like my own way of making stuff happen. You know, maybe while I'm making crap, let's go and use it to make infinite donuts. Hmm. If I keep them here, then they'll grow. If I mold this the way I think it is, move that over. That's the reason why I'm doing it like this, because if I have a piece of water, then the sugarcane farm will be technically a little more better. Because sugarcane basically needs water in order to grow, and that's why I'm doing that. Now, I'm going to get some sleep, and it looks like in the game it's doing that. And when I meant by sleep, I just mean like in-game sleep, not real life. It's not late for me; it's just morning for me. So that's actually a good call for me. Oh yeah, I do need to. I think I've done sleep before. Yeah, I did. Now I do need a hoe. I can just craft one, I think. Yeah, with a little bit of this, I can make this happen. Now I do need to transfer some water over, or at least I need to make something happen with it. Let me go and do this. Let's see. I can just get more wheat seeds just by breaking the grass. So technically, if I wanted to, I just need two more in order to make up for that wheat. Well, technically, this is enough to make bread on its own. Let's see. I don't have any skeletons. I'm gonna spawn a little bit of bone meal. If that's fine. Just bone meal, because I don't want to wait for it to grow. Plus, I'm roughly just gonna grab a limited amount since I maybe want to spawn things in, but I do not want to be a lot. Oh crap! All right, so how much wheat? Yeah, I got one which is free, free pizzas, but I did do like dupe itself. I don't know why, but I thought when we were making this, I thought we were gonna get like a donut thing, unless it's made to do something else too. Let me just look. I wonder if there's like a donut mochi thing, like a donut thing. Cause this is what I thought it would turn into. Like a Gap logo. I think I'll just do like a wrapper and see if that will help. Yeah, a candy wrapper. Oh yeah. I want to see. Let me see. Yeah, nothing. I think these are just a dud. Yeah, nothing. These are just made to be like a weird item. I think they're just meant to be food. Well, let me go and delete that. Now, I could just spawn in some common items to make it work, but then I don't know if you guys would get bored about that. I think what I'll do is I'll go into the random writer like this guy. Oh wait. Oh, black writing mighty, I think. Oh, we become Dagiba? That's cool. Yeah, we become Dagiba. That's awesome. They have still not revived this one, but I'm not mad. I think it's cool. Wait, they added others in this map? Oh, dang. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to take any of these, actually, because, just looking to see what they added in, what they didn't. It's basically just something I think we're going to do. And this one, my main goal is to make sure we get these. I'm not really concerned about grabbing these yet. If I did, then I don't want to be known as like a cheater or anything. I want to do this kind of fairly, and I sound like I'm on some type of sugar energy, I guess. Hmm. Oh yeah, these are something. This is what I'm trying to say. Like these have a lot of rings. Well, they're just Super Sentai rings. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and these are weird too. I have tried some of these, but these are not remotely strong. I guess one of them that I want to look forward to is cover build. And maybe well, how about instead of me just doing ones that I don't know, let me do ones that I do know. So we're over here, and here I kind of already saw build 01, Revive, and Geeks. Now those may not seem like a lot, but I think it is a lot compared to how many times you have to wait. Alright, let's see. Who knows? I might try spawning in some Kuga stuff, and then we're just gonna go and fight some armor characters. I also did not know that they revamped Hibiki. Well, not Hibiki, but Kuga a bit. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the Kuga. Kugar. Now I will be spawning like this for a good reason. Now, just brace yourselves. Hopefully this is not something that's weird. I think the stream has been doing real well for it being like his first time. Oh yeah, by the way, something to note as we're doing commerce craft here, I might focus on some other stuff too, like a superhero stuff. And why live stream it? Well, I just like live streaming. It gives me a time to really talk to you guys, and plus, I never really hated YouTube. I actually wanted to be a YouTuber a while back. I have never really thought of it as a competitive sport, actually. I always just thought of it as having fun. The more fun I had, the more natural it was. Hey, Alita not being weird. Also, in the mirror, does that look like a weird slash? I think I'll have to check that out once I have a chance. Either that or that's like buried treasure that I'm not even aware of. You guys let me know if that is something that happens. I know that buried treasure exists, has existed in the timeline, but don't worry. Oh, the dragon out of them. I do not know how to properly speak the word, so brace yourself with me. I just zoned out, so don't worry, guys. I'm trying to look to see how positive this is going. Hey, the good thing is that we've been here for a good hour or two. Well, it's been like a while. So I'm being like real silent. I'm just checking up on some stuff. Well, dang, I didn't realize it was like already like 49 minutes. I guess if that doesn't tell you my describing of love for kamen, I guess won't. I'm worried that this thing will break on me the last moment because then I will not be able to get the rest of what I need. Now I'm not getting Yagiko since Agito is kind of bad. Now it wasn't a bad show. It just dragged a lot for a person like me. Now Five was good. I liked it that one. Five was a good one. All right, let's go and do this since we're here. I know this may not look like anything, like I'm making a block, but this is my way of making the armor work. Oh, they actually made him look better. Rider kick. That's actually cool. Not bad. Now let me do this. Yeah, this is what a riding form looks like. I hardly cannot tell the difference here. Yeah, so it's only the gold parts that change stuff on us. We're almost done with making them, you know, the new variant. We just need I think we just need all the riding forms and combine them to make all ridings. Here, let me look. Look. Let's see. The Asmodel. Yeah, look at that. I can already do it. I just need the ridings and then that. Now I do want to try this out. This may be a cool reference. Yeah, that looks cool still. And I like how it gives us weakness free because Dorian Form is technically just his learning phases. Meanwhile, Ultimate, it's like his. Oh, I didn't even really. They updated the shoulder pad now. It does look derpy, but I still give it praise. That's still cool. Alright, let's go ahead and put something back for now. Now look at all these stats. Lame body. But I guess if I get attacked. I have no idea how to do the attack. I would try to look at settings, but then, here's something interesting we are all going to do. I have tested out many times, but we're going to try going for build now. Now, you guys may not like the fact I'm going to do this, but I want to try it anyways. But here, I want to spawn in stuff from Bill. Technically, in a logical perspectiveness, I technically am doing the right thing by beating up the writer stuff. Plus, I kind of want my own vengeance if you don't know. Nairo, Needle Smash. All the other ones should spawn in, except for these guys. I think in order for us to actually have something. Downfall Guardians. Now, alright, and then, oh, yeah, the Honka Trio, it's gonna be something. Alright, so let's go ahead and spawn into my area. Probably a bad idea to spawn them in my base part, but who cares? Oh, I was right. They punish me and they get bodied. They basically hit me and they get cooked. That makes sense now. So I basically have a cooked body. So the idea is that we're just going to be going for stuff like we're going to be beating up these guys for built items. Wait, did I just did a rider kick? All right. Let me just go ahead and do this to them. And then it'll be more funny once I actually rub it in. For some reason, they love to spawn these guys in. Now, these guys are really weak. I have noticed that. Oh, Blood Path. That's good to know. And he dropped the hazard trigger. Alright. We've gotten a lot out of that. Good armor is still durable. And this is why I wanted to do it alone. Now, let me go and put these back in here. Oh, if I purify this, I can make something out of it. I still have not figured out what the panels do, to be honest. I have no idea how I do that. It's probably a writer kick that I'm not getting. Alright, since I did my own work, I need monitors. I'll just give myself a monitor. Technically, it's not cheating if I'm giving myself a monitor. I honestly do not know I can get the monitor. I'll just have to turn myself into creative and get it. Monitor. think I did that wrong. Alright, what did I do wrong? Wait, cover blood. Oh yeah, I need Lost Cobra in order to do that crap. Now, I don't know if I'll get everything, but we'll see. Now, in order for me to start, I need to find a new reel. Yeah, here's it. Monitor. Oh, an iron. I gotta always fuck up shit. Minecraft, pressure plate, and then iron underscore ingots. Iron underscore ingot. This game is gonna make me lose myself. It's already an hour. That's a sign of something, I guess. Now here's something interesting that I think will be an interesting case. Basically, once I start getting other writers, then we'll start doing some other stuff, I guess. But for now, let's take our moment here and do what we do best. Do that, and this is actually going to be very helpful. Doing it right, I think, if I grab this, yeah. Oh yeah. Everything always needs iron for some reason. My last recipe, not last year. Number 4. If I remember, we just do this, and then I do rapid. I think yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and see if I can make the armor now. Now, if I can purify these, then this will be extremely overpowered for the arenas. But for now, let's go ahead and make these work out. I screwed up the recipe. I surprised myself how I was able to do that. Now, did I kill? No, I still have my rabbit and tank full bottles. Because if I remember, the recipe needs to be like this. Because rabbit tank. Alright, time to go ahead and use what I use. Oh yeah, this and this. Rebel Full Moon Centaur. Rabbit tank. Yeah! I'm sorry. Now, here's the cool part. Since I unlocked that throughout, we now have that. But now, with this, I now can. It does get rid of hunger. That's a good sign. But I wonder how I can turn into. Oh, I can just switch in and out like that. That's a good sign, actually. How much? Okay. So I think I'll still go for Kuga's armor for a good reason. Until I get genius, I'm nothing more than a weakling. Here, where's the there's Kugan armor. Alright, for now. Alright, let's see. Let's go and put some of this crap back in here. For this house, some of the Cougar stuff does not. Well, this house, none of it gets destroyed or ruined or anything. Alright. Now I will do one more of these since the stream is already getting crazy long. And plus I don't want to bore you guys of how long it is. It's just me doing my streaming stuff. And I know how much people love some of the stuff. Also, this would be a great method for you just to levels all of a sudden. Like if you're doing like a combo mix. Alright? Yeah, these motherfuckers are not even thinking of twice. You guys are playing to cook your body? Bruh, don't even get me reminded of that song. Just imagine these guys are like the woman saying stuff. PTSD for me and lack at the same time. Gorilla and Diamond are best match. I know that for a fact. So far, no Cobra. Well, mixed. I'm talking about mainly Bloodstock. Which I get why he's named Bloodstock, but still. Alright, I think I did a great job on doing my crap. Maybe I should do a little bit of something first. Let's see, dryer. Let's see, dryer, turtle, octopus, and Kujira. Now I wish that there was a way to make a smash, but then you can't really do anything about that. You're basically stuck or whatever. But anyways, let me go and put these in the chat and then I'll see you guys next time. Maybe in 3 weeks, maybe 2 days, depending on how I feel. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I know some won't watch this video anyways, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, well, not video, but live stream, I guess. And, hope to see you another time. Anyways, bye, and have a good day.